So we're here with Hannah Christenson. Is that pronounced correctly?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, I hear a Nordic background. Can you tell us about your name?
Yeah, actually, that's my husband's last name, but my maiden name is Olsen. So kind of the same area.
Yeah. So you're Nordic descent?
Yes. And Czechoslovakian as well. Or, yes, Czech.
So where are you from? Where were you born?
I was born in Texas.
We have seen your lovely art and also your lovely Henson The Storyteller. How did that come about, the Archaea job?
So it kind of started... I did a novelization of the Jim Henson stories, but that was several years ago. And then later on, they saw that I was getting into comics, and then they had this Jim Henson comic project, and because I had already worked with them in the past, they kind of brought me onto it. And it was my first comic issue, really. I had done a short story for the Mouse Guard, Legends of the Guard, Volume 3, but that was only 8 pages, and so this was my first longer story. And it was just so nice to work with them. They were so kind, and I really loved the project. The project was, I did 1 issue of a 4-issue series, and the theme for the series was dragons, and so 4 different artists or team of artists took inspiration from existing folk tales from around the world, and kind of retold them how we would tell the story. And so this was my retelling of this story about a 3-headed dragon.
Cool, really cool. I mean, I grew up on Jim Henson, so for me, he's one of the big heroes. Do you have a similar connection with him?
That novelization that I had mentioned earlier, it had some of the stories that I really loved a lot, like Hans my Hedgehog.
So you are a phenomenal artist. These are fantastic. Do you? What are your preferred sort of method of painting, sketching? How do you go about it?
So I really like to work digitally, but also I like to work in gouache. And so as I'm painting in gouache, I kind of use that to learn about colors, mixing colors, and kind of being a little bit looser and freer with my paint. And so I carry that knowledge from gouache into my digital work, and that helps loosen me up a little bit, make it more organic, and allows me to make mistakes. And I think those mistakes help me find new ideas that I hadn't, anticipated. Cool.
Just as a last question, where can people find you online? Where can they buy your stuff?
So I am online. On my Twitter is at Hannah_Illo, ILLO, and then my website is just my name, hannahchristenson.com.
Cool. Do you have any comics coming up or anything we should look out for in the future?
I have one short series that I'm working on right now, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. It'll be announced later on this month, and then I can talk all about it. But
cool.
Gotta follow the rules.
Yeah, we'll get our listeners updated by then. So thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you.